This is one of the most unfriendly jobs. No wonder I've been avoiding it. I forgot how bad it is, too. Now I gotta get the stovepipe back on, and I gotta get the it's sitting here, and he must have crawled out of the and fell in. There's no way they can get out. He looks weak. But why? All of this, he's been in there for a few days. Poor kid. Well, I've learned my lesson. And ironically, I thought of this a few days ago when I saw it up against like that. I thought, well, another mouse is going to fall right in there. I promptly forgot. What a joy this has been. I've already got 3/4, 2/3 of this load split. No knots, just bam.
Bam, bam, bam.
Very enjoyable to finally be moving forward more quickly with wood supply. This is going to be stacked in here. It'll take me probably 30 seconds to get this cleared out, and then away we go with loading this up, my final bay for this winter's wood. That one is, I'm not about to try to move everything out of there. If I needed another bay, I'd put it in here. The new tarp over it that I haven't even thought about installing yet, haven't needed it. And this whole thing needs to be rebuilt. Birch bark. Yeah, I know you know that. I know that. We all know that. Trying to think what to do with it. Oh boy. That's been sitting out here for months. Fortunately, there's no dead mouse in it. Well, I don't want to put that there. I got to move everything out of here. Oh, stuff. I don't want to put that in there out there. It's going to get full of water. I'm not going to move everything out of there now. I'm getting sidetracked. Well, it sure is fun to get wood production going in a meaningful way. And there's all of these yet too. But I can't forget, well, I won't forget that, my God. Although these chunks, like that one and these two, that one, that's the wood from the wind blown. And they're so difficult to work with. Now I'm spoiled. That one has to be cut. It's too long. How did I do that? Jesus. Is this thing cross-threaded again? Oh, I think it is. Yeah, well, it's not even on tight. No, I just didn't have it tightened down. Sometimes I'm just a disaster. That's better. Grabbage, also known as garbage. Growing up in Minneapolis in the 90s, no, late 80s, we had a neighbor lady who mispronounced words like that. Garbage was grabbage. What do you want? Huh? What do you want? Hello, sweet girl. You're panting. You have no reason to pant. I do, but you don't. But I'm a narcissistic sort of person. So I don't care if you pant or punt. You haven't been invited to do that. I just realized right now, this minute, I didn't say, okay, you walk away. Don't touch me. All right, I got a wheelbarrow full and ready to wheel over here and empty it. I should just put the lip of it up here and just dump it all out here. And then stack it. That'd be so much easier, wouldn't it? Or not stack it, just dump it like I have the knuckle bin. Bam! I'll get it someday. Hey! Hard to imagine when I emptied this. Or was it that one that I last emptied? A plumb full wood bay, day after day after day.
Lowering, 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 lowering.
Gone. It takes a lot longer to raise it up.
Then lower, lower, lower.
I try to get too much in one arm load. Yeah. Get it going right now before I get 3 inches, 5 feet of wood on top of stuff that I then can't take it all out and re-stack it. But every year I discover new things for the season, whatever season it is. Like I've talked about before, things that have always been there for years. You just had never noticed them. And this year it's crickets. I've noticed crickets every year. But this year I noticed the cadence and the stereo separation when they're all the way around the yard coming at me, and they pulse and they are pulsing their own rhythm, and then suddenly they're exactly in sync, and then they go out of sync. It's fascinating. And they're loud, not obstructively loud, not at all. Just you can very definitely hear the differences in cadence. Oh, how do they do that? No. Everything is slanting downhill just a bit. It takes the operator's attention, paying attention to what you're doing. He, it, she, they. Well, I just remembered I gotta go and harvest eggs this afternoon. I'll take you along with me. But I tell you, I sure love being able to come out here midwinter every day and retrieve a couple buckets of BTUs out of the sheds where it's just waiting for you to take. Because the first year I didn't have any wood ready, and Chuck shared with me some wood that he had, older wood, 3-foot sticks. And if you refer back to the winter of 2019, yeah, I can never remember. Yeah, 2019, 2020. I had to go out each day. I would pick up a load in the back of my car at his place, bring it back over here, and then every day take a bunch out of there and saw it up on my sawbuck. It didn't need splitting, fortunately. And I didn't mind doing that a bit. I love having a fire, heating with wood, the warmth, the complete control over that, and no noise. Like if I had to run the furnace only, oh my God, I'd go deaf in a couple months, one winter of it. Okay, this is one wheelbarrow load. Remember that. I've been wanting to get a handle on. That's right. Now, by the way, this is that tree beside the driveway. All of that, what I'm doing now is that one tree, and I wanted to see how far would it fill one day. Let's go steal their children. You're along, so you're culpable too, you know. Huh. Boy, they're gathered around like they're waiting for a handout. Not a theft. There's one way in the back, up on the bale of straw. Hello, kids. I'm here to steal your children. Chick nap. Yeah, I know. Well, let's see how we fared. Yeah, look at that. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18 unbroken ones. That's why it wouldn't close last time. Oh, do tell. Oh, hello. Hello. Good head. Oops. Bad one. No. Oh, hello, kids. Hello, kids. What do you think? Oh, there's 3 in here. 4. 4. What a life, huh? I don't say that as a bad thing at all. I don't think I'd care to live in a place like that, but there are those who would consider where I live to be just about exactly that kind of place. But I'm happy. I've got internet and they don't. All right. See you next time. Bye-bye. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13. There's something about chickens. I don't know. I'm that way about frogs and toads, so I guess I'm that way about chickens too. They're just fun creatures. Well, hello there. Forgot about you. You'd like to get out and get in the chicken coop? I don't think she'd do much of anything. She'd probably yawn and have a lot of fun sniffing. It's just a little after supper time for her. We're going to make a trek down to the Otter Pond neighborhood. Look at the clover. Why does something like that jump out at me when it's been here all summer? I've seen it growing everywhere. Different species, but these little leaves, I think that's the Dutch clover. That's a seed you can usually buy in a hardware store by the pound. Down to Otter Pond to reconfirm its existence. I planned on a paucity of mosquitoes, and there's not. Hey, we got rain coming. By the sound of it, it's going to be more overnight tonight than into tomorrow. So many plants, I need to find out what they are. These don't flower out. They just give us these puffy Huffy Things frog. Just jump from there all the way back into there. See if there's any on the Appaloosa slope. I haven't seen many or any out here on the path this year, although yesterday I had 4 separate ones. Oh, look. That is one of those. I am so charmed by the etherealness of these. I guess you have guessed that by my photographic attentions to them. Oh, look. How does something like this come into existence? By just happening? It just happened. An example of it just happened would be my basement. Oh, the basement in general. The chaotic just happened. But that's what atrophy is all about. And that seed head of the ghost beard is the opposite of that. Well, there's a lot of geometry going on in there. Look at the colors. I know I've got the wrong camera for this, but we get the idea. Beautiful stuff. Look at all the dead heads. Now, if I was to cut these back like I do flower heads on annuals, would these branch off, make new ones of these? Oh, I was gonna see if there's any more cherry tomatoes for the taking. Since I'm harvesting eggs, I might as well harvest some. No, they're not quite ripe enough yet. Still a little bit orange. Orange. All right, Suki, let's go in the house and read some Michael Connelly. The Crossing.